Dozens of local advocates and community leaders gathered at Marion Square for a peaceful protest, calling to an end to the violence and opposing U.S. actions against Venezuela. News 2's Delilah James spoke with protesters about why they rallied and what they hope to achieve.
Marion Square was filled with voices and visuals today as local leaders came together for the No War Against Venezuela rally. Demonstrators say their message was simple: peace over conflict.
Stop the U.S. war machine!
People power is what we need!
People power is what we need!
Stop the U.S. war machine!
Stop the U.S. war machine!
Dozens of organizations, including the Low Country Action Committee, the Democratic Socialists of America, and other community groups, joined similar demonstrations happening across the country, all voicing opposition to President Trump's action against Venezuela.
We're here to call for an end of the proposed U.S. occupation of Venezuela and to free President Nicolas Maduro, and for the U.S. to end its illegal criminal aggression against the Venezuelan state and the Venezuelan people.
Protesters stood in solidarity, holding signs and using megaphones to amplify their calls for peace. Local law enforcement was on foot and on horseback, ensuring the demonstration remained peaceful. While President Trump had said the U.S. will now run Venezuela until a proper transaction can take place, local advocates argue war comes at a cost. They say that money could go towards addressing important issues here at home.
When we are funding the occupation of our communities instead of food, health, education for everyone in the United States can fund all these things but chooses to go to war instead. So I want the people to wake up and understand that they could do something about it by raising their voices and showing people what is really going on.
The rally also drew opposing voices. Some supporters of President Trump says the strikes are necessary and believe putting President Maduro behind bars is a step towards stopping the flow of drugs in the United States.
Because a million Americans died of drug overdoses in the United States of America. I have 14 years sobriety, and that is something that really hits home with me. And when I see people that are drug addicted and alcohol addicted and there's nothing happening for them, but the drugs can still come in our country, taking him off the streets has now stopped the drugs coming into our country.
Organizers say this peaceful protest was meant to bring awareness about the ongoing issues, and they say they plan to release more information on future rallies and events. Reporting in downtown Charleston, I'm Delilah James, Count on 2.